Hey, Bad Christian here again, and just coming to you from Western North Carolina in the aftermath of Helene. I just want to give everybody some updates. Yes, I am driving my old truck, but I am hands-free, so guys, don't worry about that. But anyway, I wanted to give a few updates. The cell service and stuff seems to be working pretty good. Internet seems to be working pretty good. I don't know what the full update on getting the fiber optics back together is, but everything seems to be working fairly smoothly right now as far as the civilians go. But there's still some issues going on with like card readers and stuff like that in some of the grocery stores and gas stations. We are getting fuel in, so that's good. But like I said, a lot of card reader stuff is down. Banks are working, but pretty much everything's cash right now, everybody. And that's fine, especially if we can get cash from our banks or whatever. But sometimes it's really annoying. Hold on a second here. Make me turn. Sometimes it's really annoying because, you know, the grocery store or whatever will be full of people, and they'll be pushing their carts around. They'll be full of stuff, and then all of a sudden the card readers go down, and they got to announce over, you know, hey, sorry customers, the card readers are down, we're cash only. As soon as you do that, it becomes this crazy, chaotic mess of people either trying to be nice and put their stuff back, or just people just randomly leaving their stuff and walking out the door. So it leaves all the associates scrambling to try to put everything back on the shelves. Of course, we're limited with supplies anyway, so when you leave that packet of hamburgers sit in a cart on the floor, we have to get that to a cooler to make sure that, you know, it doesn't go bad, so that is a resource that somebody can have, because we are still very limited on resources. We are getting some produce in. Grocery stores are starting to look better as far as produce, so that's good. We still got a long way to go before we're back to normal, though. And we do appreciate all of the support of America and the people in America. And I've said this before, it's a real tribute to hope and the human condition in the United States of America. I personally didn't have that kind of faith in our humanity before all this, but I've realized that since all this has happened, that there is a lot of great people out here in America that want to do good for others. And I've talked about the donation issue before in one of my other videos, a short that I got. And in that, I explained how people are coming to our local area and buying our local resources and dropping them in donation boxes. And that leaves us with our limited resources like emptied. So I mean, things like toilet paper, paper towels, hygiene products, stuff like that ends up not being on a shelf and ends up in a warehouse somewhere, where it basically is going to sit there for months, because the American people have provided so much. And there's, you know, arguments on the conspiracy theories behind the government and this and that. Now, I don't really know about all that stuff, so I'm not going to go out of my way to talk about that stuff. But I will say that my personal area right here, I haven't seen any evidence of, you know, any kind of foul play or anything going on from the government. But that's just what I've been able to see anecdotally with my own eyes. But I know that it gets a lot worse in a lot of other places. And you know what? I haven't taken the time to venture in some of the really, really bad areas, because this is the mountains. You know, a lot of people that are not from the mountains, or you've never been to the mountains, don't really understand what it is. A lot of these people out here live in places where they can barely get up their driveways on a good day. And you might get up that driveway and realize once you get to go park that it's extremely tight to even park to go visit somebody. Some people have barely enough room to turn their vehicles around out of their driveways. Now you start disrupting that sort of thing, and it's not only difficult to get to these people, but you know, we don't need these roads and these communities flooded with extra vehicles and people that don't need to be there, because it's going to be a clobbered mess, and we don't really need that. So me personally, as a local, I'm trying to kind of stay out of those danger areas unless I'm there to help, unless I'm there to cut a tree or take care of something. So me personally, that's the way I've been handling the situation. Plus, you know, we've had our own, you know, set of circumstances at the farm. The farm made it just fine. We didn't have no significant damage or anything, but it's the farm. And like last night, it got down below freezing. It was only supposed to get to be 38 last night, which is awful close. But I'm glad I dug the sweet taters yesterday. If I hadn't dug them sweet taters, it'd probably be bittered out and ruined on me. So thankful that I got those cut. Check that short out on my channel, everybody. But yeah, so here in Western North Carolina, that's kind of a little update on what's going on. Our community has, we're already tight-knit here. This is the mountains, and you know, we already have that camaraderie for each other that keeps us close as a community. Part of the reason I moved to Western North Carolina is just the people are amazing, and there really is just a sense of family all together here. It's crazy how people do it here in Western North Carolina, because you don't have to be blood to be family to somebody here. And I just love that, and I just love how we all look over each other and want for the best for one another. So it's been a really pleasant experience living here, and I look forward to living here for, you know, the rest of my life, hopefully. But anyway, as far as the damage and stuff getting cleaned up, everything's looking good right here in my local area. We have had a few landslides and some trees down and stuff like that, but we're starting to get sorted out. I'm in Franklin, so I mean, we didn't get it absolutely terrible right here, but literally just a few minutes up the road and you start running into it. But like I said, that has to do with the people who are living up in the tight part of the mountains. You know, these people live up in places where if you get an inch of snow on the ground, they don't come to work because they're probably going to wreck their vehicle to try to come off the mountain, so you might as well sit home. So as far as riding stuff out, North Carolinians here in the mountains, in the Smoky Mountains, we're actually kind of used to that a little bit. But we're not used to our major infrastructure that carries, you know, our supplies and goods getting destroyed in a way where it hinders us there. And another thing on that is we're actually a tourist community. There's a lot of people that come here, especially this time of year, to be leaf lookers. And if you're coming to Western North Carolina to do some leaf looking and you're gonna maybe check out some of the damage while you're here, I would encourage you not to do that. We don't need any more people piled up in these places than the people that need to be there to actually help. Okay, this is not a spectacle. If you want to see the damage, go find a video, somebody with some drone footage or some helicopter footage, or somebody who is at ground zero and is supposed to be there. Don't be flooding these disaster areas just with your curiosity, just showing up, because you're not doing our local communities any good when you do those sorts of things. So just my suggestion, if you're going to do that as a local, we don't need people in the way. And if you show up to a community and you're there to help and they turn you away because they say, oh, we don't need you right now, don't take that to heart. Don't turn that into some crazy fanatical conspiracy theory that's going to get the rest of the world worked up, because like I said, the United States, the human condition is amazing. These people want to help. And when these creators are making this content that gets people all worked up and they go viral like that, it causes more harm than good. We appreciate the concern, but at the same time, we got to be careful, because there's only so many places to go. There's only so many resources to be had. If you're going to contribute with resources, please bring them in from the outside. Don't come to our local stores and buy those resources and drop them in a donation box. You're not doing anybody any good when you do those things. But we appreciate everybody. We appreciate the spirit of America. I'm here where I got to go, so I'm going to go in here and do what I got to do, and I hope everybody has a great day today. thank you for watching. Hey, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button. I love all you guys. This is Bad Christian coming from Western North Carolina.